Welcome to Finnet SG with Xian Wei. My mission is to have a community of joy and prosperity with you, being enlightened of your consciousness while maintaining financial stability. Through the sharing of my own personal journey, I hope it will inspire you to explore your own. So I've enhanced my passion in life, not just in cars, but into having a community of joy and prosperity. I remember back then when I was getting a report from a unicorn consultant on my financial plan. I was 26 or 27, and it was just about my financial objective in having $3,000 every month for my parents and I for the rest of our lives. So when my parents pass on, I continue with this $3,000 every month of recurrent income. So that was one of my goals, and I wanted to get a 2-room condo. So with that, I needed to have an income that's double of what I was having. And after that, the next day, I did go to my boss and ask for almost double the pay as well. Because naive or not, I was very keen to achieve my financial goals. So this is a hint of what this episode is about, the hidden gem of asset allocation. Because if you view your money, your entire assets, like a cake, like a pie, you will understand that what you're committed to achieve in terms of your financial objectives, you will set aside for it. Well, that was why I asked for double the income from my boss, right? It may sound absurd to everybody, to many, many people at least. And it was also absurd to my boss, but I was really keen. I was very, very anxious as to how I could actually do this for my family and myself. So I had to discuss with him, no matter how hard I thought it would be. And through my sincerity, my boss decided to also work it out with me. So what's the background? In a company that is male dominated and also their own country first kind of company, then for a female Asian, it's almost like it's quite a challenge. And I didn't mind. I asked him very simply, I say, I really need this amount of income. You just tell me what I need to do or become, I will do it. So that was the kind of determination I had. And true enough, I realized something, that no matter how good you are, no matter how hardworking you are, what positive values you have, in a corporate world, it's more likely that your income is determined by, I don't know, several layers of management, especially in a big MNC, and you will have very, very little impact to what you can do with your income. And I've watched some of my seniors, when they have reached a certain age, let's say 40 years old, they get into a high risk of being retrenched. And I don't think this word is new anymore in this society. So I don't want to get there. When I'm still young and I have a lot of energy still compared to 10 years later, I want to do something now. I want to do something about my income. I want to do something about my finances so that as I age gracefully, I will have the capacity, a bigger engine to run my finances. And I need to be very wise with every single hard-earned dollar that I have. So that's why I was that determined, and that didn't come from just myself. Of course, if I want to figure it out myself, eventually I will. But I'm very thankful that I have people around me, like my unicorn consultant, to broaden my perspective in this way. And Infinite SG with Xian Wei, it's not just about maintaining financial stability. As I've mentioned in the first episode, money it's just like oxygen. It's critical, definitely. And if you have an abundance of it, you will not need to worry about it. But other than that, it's beyond the money. It talks about your passion in life, what is your life purpose, And if you get over the survival mode, which is just earning enough money, there's really nothing to be proud about, to shout about. Unfortunately, I think in this civilization, we are very hung up on this hyper survival mode in always in search of enough money. One of the biggest reasons why I joined this practice in the first place, to help all of us go over this need to be financially stable, really don't worry about money, so that we can work on our passion, work on our purpose, our life purpose. Well, so when it comes to hidden gem of asset allocation, I love to talk about 4 seasons of investing, or at least seasons of investing. Well, when you want to open a clothing shop in a 4 seasons country, let's say in Germany, and then it's approaching summer, will you be very keen to open a winter clothing store when it's approaching summer? Probably not. Even if you were to open it during winter, then when winter is over, you have 3 more seasons to wait before you can sell again. So why would you do that? So in a 4 seasons country, you would probably want to have a 4 seasons clothing store. That's the same with asset allocation. The only difference between investments and weather is that weather is predictable. About 3 months, even if there is something freaky that happened in between, but it's still predictable. It's near the end of the year or the beginning of the year that is winter. It's near the middle of the year that most countries have their summer. Don't talk about Australia. But in investment, it's different. You don't know when the season is. So that's the power of asset allocation. You need to understand the seasons of investing before you can allocate your assets in the right way. Nobody wants to wear winter clothing during summer. Nobody. So with that, I give you my honest sharing about how we should be taking note of asset allocation. Hope you had a good Chinese New Year for the last 2 weeks, and I'll see you soon. Bye.